Hi guys. So today I was here at the shop and someone came up to me and asked me, "Oh my God, hi Edna, I see your content a lot and I see you doing business a lot. How is business and how do you keep a grip on everything that you're doing in the business, to make sure that you're keeping the business alive?" Because she says she's kind of tired of doing videos and influencing, and she's tired of all that. And she's like, is there any other way that, I can keep my business up without actually doing content? For those of you who don't know, I have a first class in graphics design, which is basically marketing using art, really. But one of the key things that I've learned is branding, yeah. And that's why you see that our brand is so strong, you know, look wise. It's important that you you control the narrative that people have about your brand. If you don't say what you want to hear about your brand, then someone else is going to say it for you. And unfortunately, they may say it wrong. Okay. So it's really a funny in between, but you have to have faith enough to know that what you're saying, even if it hasn't yet come to pass, God will somehow make a way that it does. That's the kind of faith that you have to be able to do any kind of social media following. Because otherwise, you're going to get into a place where you're saying things and you yourself, you don't believe them. And then it's going to look like a lie. Yeah. So there's so many aspects of business that don't involve marketing, of course, but having faith is a non-negotiable part of business. And I think I'm learning that in this period. This is so of me. I don't usually make talk about, like, I don't sit down and talk to the camera on a business, but this has been heavy on my heart. If you're having business, any kind of business, please speak life into it. Sit down and pray for your business, pray for your customers, pray for your products, pray for your services, whatever you're doing, because it is your words that are creating the reality that your customers are experiencing more than anything. And that is very, very important when it comes to business. Like, you have to be a part of the reality making that's happening in your business. You don't have to just experience it and be like, oh, this is how this is going. You have to be a part of the making of that reality. I was listening, I went for Dominate 2025, and I was listening to the lady who spoke about the brain. I'm sorry, I forget her name. But that lady she spoke for a very short time, but she really spoke to me because she talked about the five folds and she talked about the prophetic. That's what I remember the most. And she was like, the prophetic, these are power visionaries in business and people who see the future of the business even before it comes to pass. And that thing really spoke to me because I had never understood, let me say, my gift or my role in a company as that, as in to speak things that are not yet happened, to speak from the unseen to seen kind of thing. And of course, she talked about other things, teaching and whatever. But for me, that spoke to me. And so I'm here to just encourage all business owners. Please be the prophetic in your business. Speak about your business like, yeah, like it's there. Like those things of the business is don't say those things about your business. Speak something else into existence for your business. And I'm sure you'll see God moves, guys. You'll see God moves in your business. Yeah, that's what I had to share. Bye.